Oh my God, am, am I even recording again? All right, we're recording. I don't know why this thing just keeps shutting off. It's really, really pissing me off. Because I'm doing something and then I look up on my TV, because I have it cast to my TV, so I know if I'm in frame for you guys, and I look and it's just the screen of my phone, and I'm like, are you kidding me? So hopefully you got to see what I did with the beans. If not, you'll get to see when I pour them in. I apologize. You know, this video thing is not as easy as people might think it is. It really isn't. Going live is so much easier. So much easier. All right, let me get another piece of tape. So right now I've just got my 4-hour fast cure. I've only got 2 ounces. I got it in my debubbler. I'm hoping that it debubbles some. I really like the Let's resin, but the 4-hour fast cure is so bubbly. Oh my gosh. It's like no matter what I do, I even hand stirred it this time thinking my electric mixer was making it worse, and it's just the same. All right. So I guess I'm just going to go ahead and stop it. And yeah, it didn't help. Spray a little alcohol in there. So I just want to make like a really thick slurry. So you can see it's just a sticky mess. So when I do the next coat, I'm going to use the casting resin. I am not even going to bother with this. I will keep this for when I'm going to use glitter or something that doesn't really show the bubbles. So the main reason I put these in the resin was so that no bubbles hopefully will stick on the coffee beans. All right, I'll just get them in, and then we'll decide the shape. All right. So let me So we will have a few little clear gaps in between these. Let's take a few of these and add it to this one. So some of these beans are whole, some are halves, some are pieces. I didn't pick through. And hopefully these are heavy enough that when I pour the rest of the thin, clear layer, that they won't float. All right, let me get the resin in. And I want to take a moment to thank everybody who has subscribed to my channel. We're almost at 500 subscribers, guys. I am blown away. When I started this channel, I think it's only been a couple weeks, something like that. I started with 10, and we're almost at 500. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm just going to spray a heavy amount of the alcohol. This is just 91% rubbing alcohol. I have not had a problem using the 91%. I have not had any films. The only time that I got a film is when I sprayed the alcohol onto a piece that had already started to cure on my heat mat. Then I did get a little bit of, oh crap, I did get a little film on the back, but that was my fault. That wasn't from the alcohol. So I just want a thin coat so that when that cures, then I have something to put my washi tape sticker on. And then it's still going to give me, I'm going to try to make like a cream color for the top. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. So once I get this like all around, I'm going to put some more throughout the beans, but I want to make sure that I get the whole bottom of the coaster. So they're almost halfway full, but it's still going to leave me plenty of room to do my top coat. I'm just making sure like the little divots have resin in them. I don't even know if that makes any sense, guys, but just so there's no like dry mold. So I think these molds only hold like I don't know, maybe 2 ounces a piece. And then I will run my heat gun over this just to try to get out as much of the bubbles as I can. All right. All right, so I'm just doing that just to ensure that there are no beans sticking up. I know smelling this coffee makes me want a coffee now. All right, let me just clean up some of this. And I'm just going to leave these here because I have another project, which I did not video, but I will do another video of that if it comes out. I don't usually like test them first, but I was on the phone with my daughter and my resin was getting too hot, so I decided I would just drop that in there while we were chit-chatting. So loud noise, I'm going to use my heat gun for a minute and oops, sorry guys. All right. So I will just watch these for a little bit. I'm just gonna leave them right here. And I'm just gonna watch for any bubbles that might come up around the coffee beans, like there's one right there. I will get those popped and I will be back when it's time for the next step. Thanks, guys. Alrighty, guys. I am back. I did not think this thing through carefully. So I've got my little stickers all situated. But what I should have done was poured my cream in. Duh. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to mix up my cream. And I'm going to just put the stickers on top of the wet resin. And then we're going to let that cure overnight. And tomorrow I will top coat them with a clear. And yeah, I don't know. My brain, I've got so much going on getting ready for this craft fair that I'm just not thinking right. But on the good side, my room smells really good. It smells like coffee. So what I'm doing is I'm just using the seashell and the Let's Resin mica powder. And I'm just using the 24-hour Let's Resin casting epoxy. And I probably made up too much because I was thinking I was going to be doming, but I'm not. So All right, I've got some already mixed in this little cup. Because I did try it. I have another coaster that I was just trying some stuff out on. So I tried putting the sticker on wet to see if it would work. And it did. So, hence why we are continuing. So this way here, it's still going to leave me a little bit of room to dome them. So I probably would have had enough with just the 1 ounce. But, you know, it's all good. So I'll just get this spread around. And I do want to bring a little bit down into the coffee beans just to give it a more natural look, I guess. So this will probably still be a little transparent, which is fine. All right, let me just pour that in here. And we'll just... So yeah, I will definitely have to find something to do with some of the extra. Put a little too much in there. So I want to leave enough to dome. So while we're doing this, I am going to address a comment that I received, which, you know, is fine. Everybody has their own opinions or whatever, but this person was, you know, saying this is what not to do. This, my videos was horrible. It wasn't a good resin video, blah, 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 whatever. To each their own. So I went to go check out her page. So I could learn something from maybe, you know, her videos. Oh, well, lo and behold, she has no videos. So, if you don't like my content, just keep scrolling, please. It doesn't bother me at all. So, I just wanted to get that out there. I'm not forcing anybody to watch my videos or anything like that. You can leave me comments, you can leave me whatever, you know, I don't care. But if you're going to start saying that my content is junk and you haven't done any, yeah, I got a little issue with that. Have enough balls to at least make a video. Because you know what? Making videos, to me, is way harder than going live. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, I'm so scared to go live. You know what? It's way easier. It really is. You don't have to worry about editing or anything like that. Just saying. So yeah, that's my little rant. Not a big deal. But I do appreciate each and every one of you who comment and have subscribed to my channel. It does mean the world to me. All right, now I'm going to take my gloves off, which is probably a mistake, but I can't get these stickers on with my gloves. I just can't do it, guys. All right, so I got a few of them peeled up. So these were more like a trial kind of run because I've never done these. So I just kind of wanted to see how they would come out. And you know, that type of thing. So, you know what, before I do that, though, I am going to give them a little spritz. There we go. And I'm hoping they're just, like, gonna sit there. I'm not even, like, I'm not even gonna try and do a tap. I'm just, and I can pretty much see that the resin is, like, encasing the underneath. So I think we'll be good. So this might be another way of doing it. You know, not every way is always the right way. So when all else fails, you just pivot and you try something different. So I'm going to do the two back ones first, just because they are the most difficult. So what I'm doing is I'm just grabbing the paper with my X-Acto knife, because it makes it a little bit easier to lift off. Come on. Do not stick to my finger. No. Okay, and that's good. All right, so let me just... So basically, I'm just, like, stabbing into the paper a little bit, and then it just lifts that right off. Like that. All right. And the thing with the comment on the video, it was on one that has had the most views. And I was just kind of like blown away. I'm like... So I will start rewatching my videos. So I might not have as much content coming out, because I'm going to make sure that I watch everything before I post it. I'm trying to get better, guys, but, you know, it's a learning curve. And now my fingers are sticky. Get off there. So one says, coffee because it's too early for wine. Coffee is my love language, but first coffee, and then this one is coffee makes everything beautiful. So I just figured these would be nice little sayings. So I have a small tray that I had pulled out that I want to make a tray to go with it, but I'm glad I waited now, because now I've figured out what not to do and what to do. So then the tray will come out better, hopefully. All right, so we got two more. So far, these are looking good. They're not like totally sinking in. And there's resin underneath all of it. So, hey, this is maybe going to be a good pivot. We're going to save this. I could have just stuck it on the clear resin, but where's the fun in that? That's what I didn't want to do. All right, let me get a wipe, because now my fingers are sticky. All right. Got one last one. There we go. See, and you can see that resin just kind of... All right. So that is it for this part. What I'll do is in the morning I will top coat it, and then I will come back live to demold them. And that way there, I mean, you guys all know how to pour a top coat. So I will not bore you with that step. I will just... And I'm going to pop these on my heat mat, so I might actually even be able to do the top coat tonight. So, yeah. Alrighty, guys. I will find something to do with the extra, and I will see you on the demold. Bye, guys. Alrighty, guys, we are back. These are fully cured. I did top coat them. This is like a kind of like a test piece, and this is the way I should have done it. I used some of my extras to make the coaster. So let's go ahead and we'll just get this demolded. All right, so that is this one here, which I think it came out really good. And that's the back. So this is the way I should have done it, but I did it this way. So let's just see how these came out. All right. You know, it is what it is. It's a learning curve. The first time you do something, you're like, you're not sure of what you should be doing and all that crap. So I got a little bit of cleanup, but not much. All right. But overall, I think they came out really, really good. So let me just get an X-Acto knife. So I could probably do another top coat on these, which I might. Like this one doesn't need a top coat. That one could use a little bit more. I was down here at midnight last night pouring the last layer, so I've just got so much going on. Getting ready for our craft show this weekend. All right, just a little on this one. You could use sandpaper. All right. So let me just hold those up for you. So I did have to babysit the stickers a little bit because they were trying to move. But in the end, I was able to get them to stay. So that's one. And that one is the second one. I don't know if you can see it, I did add just a little bit of, okay, you can see it there, gold glitter in it, just to kind of give like a little bit of a hint of something in there. So yeah, you can see a little bit. I will try to get some better pictures. So for a first attempt, not too bad. I think they came out really, really good. The only thing I did not do with these is make the base to hold them, but that's fine. They're still very, very pretty. And then this is probably the way that I should have made them. So basically, I just poured a layer of the lighter brown, and then I swirled in the cream and then put the beans in. So we will be doing these again down the road, and that way there we can, so this one here, you can definitely see a little bit more of the glitter. And then I did have some other extras, but I have not finished them. So I poured the cream at the top. I added some brown alcohol ink, and then I just kind of swirled it. Then I placed my stickers onto the cured resin. So now this just needs a top coat. So I did this one and this one. So I just haven't finished these ones off yet. When I came down and made the extra resin, I didn't make enough of these. So I will get these ones topped off and get them finished. But for now, these ones are done. So let me know in the comments what you think. This is the backs of them. So they're not like transparent. There is one bubble here, which I will fill in with some UV resin. And a few little bubbles underneath, but nothing major. They're just like in the resin. So overall, I think they came out good. So yeah, that does it for this video, guys. Have a fantastic night. Bye, guys.